first week of peaking has arrived, and if I'm being honest, it is so much more demanding than I first realised. Up until this week, I've got 650k of running in my legs, and over the next 3 weeks, I'm attempting to do 300 kilometres. The two main things that I'll have to battle against this week are tired legs and harsh weather conditions. Welcome to week 11 and the first week of the peak section of this Manchester Marathon training block. This is Project 342.
Welcome to week 11 of training for the Manchester Marathon 2023. Now, this week is the first week of the peak section of training, so it's going to get tough for the next 3 weeks. Good news is, in 3 weeks' time, the intensity is going to drop. But the bad news is, I've only got 3 long runs left. So 3 long run practices, really. The start of the week, especially this week, is going to be focusing on recovery. Might introduce a bit of speed later on, depending on how we feel. Because don't forget, I'm just taking every day as it comes on this training plan. I'm not following the set plan. I've written one essentially for myself week by week. I'm focusing quite heavily on Sunday long runs at the moment, because that's when the big bulk of the training is going to get done. And yeah, so I'm going to set myself up as well as I can for that. So until then, let's enjoy week 11. Let's smash it, shall we? Come on. So, coming towards the end of a marathon pace progression sesh, and it's probably a bit premature, but I'm already starting to panic a little bit, which I know is natural, to doubt yourself, doubt your ability, doubt your mental toughness, all that stuff. But today's run, I only held, I don't know, 3 or 4 Ks above marathon pace today, and that felt hard, really hard. So maybe the next few days I'm going to take everything back to basics, take everything back to super easy, because maybe that's why it's been feeling so tough. It's because I've been not giving myself enough of a break. So next 2 runs I'm going to do are going to be easy, and I'm talking easy, I promise you. Tempo Tuesday, done. Daisy, I promise you, it will get warmer. Go on, have a run. Come on.
I don't think she minds. She loves it.
Come on. So Laura and I do these daily dog walks with Daisy. Could be a hashtag there. And usually they really psych me up for the run, and you know, I get really excited for the run that's coming ahead. But today I'm not feeling it, I'll be honest. But I don't see a way around it. I've got the midweek long run to do today, and yeah, I've just got to get over myself and get it done. It won't be too much, you know, it won't be too much of a feat of endurance. It will just be, you know, two and a bit hours of easy running. So I'll just wrap up warm, take it easy, and just get over myself and get it done. I need to be more like Daisy. She's just loving it. There was no way I wasn't getting out for a run today. It's a bit snowy, it's very cold. Got my sunglasses on so I can see what I'm doing, because this snow is honestly relentless. But yeah, we're going to get a 20k run done today, nice and easy. I say nice and easy, I don't know how today's going to go, but we've got to get it done. No complaints, no excuses. Okay, well maybe a few complaints, but no excuses. Let's get it done, and let's get that midweek long run done. Well, I always want to keep these videos, these training logs, as honest as possible, and that's exactly what I'm doing now. Really, I could leave this bit out, but this has been really tough. The last few kilometers, I'm at what, 16k now. I'm not really even particularly giving it much effort, but my legs just aren't in the game. I actually feel a bit lightheaded, to be honest. So I just yeah, maybe I'm pushing too hard. I'm just going to walk this next K, pick it up if I feel better, and I'll run past the cafe on the way home. So I think I might nip in there for a bit of cake to get some to take on some sugar quite quickly. So yeah, not feeling too good, to be honest, which is ironic because an hour ago, when up until 20 minutes ago, I was feeling great, moving really consistently at a good pace, nice easy pace. So yeah, just little bit of cause for concern. Yeah, maybe I'm pushing too hard. Well, I've just stopped off at a lovely cafe called the Commandery Cafe, and I've basically just used it as an aid station. And I tell you what, I feel much better now. Just had a slice of cake, and the lovely ladies there made me a big glass of water, and yeah, I feel ready to go again. I've slowed everything right down because I was doing really quite well, actually. I was running 6-minute splits, but I've slowed everything down. I mean, I've been doing, I did 1500 meters of walking, 500 meters of running, then a K of running, about 300 meters of walking. So I've been jeffing basically. And if I can just run these last 2 Ks, 7.5 minutes, 7-minute Ks, I'll be happy with that. And yeah, I think it's not a bad experience unless you learn from it. And I think what I've learned from this is, well, definitely that every run it's not going to go smoothly, and secondly that you've got to take every run seriously. You can't just go on an easy run without an easy long run without taking some fuel with you. So maybe that's where I've let myself down, because I'm wearing this waterproof jacket. It's been very cold today, and I think I've expended a lot more energy than I thought I was going to. Anyway, feeling better, crisis averted, I think. And yeah, that's Wednesday, midweek long run, all but done. So welcome to today's workout. This one's going to blow away the cobwebs. 11 Ks of ons and offs. The ons are at half marathon pace, which is 4:45 per kilometre. The offs are not easies, they're progressing to marathon pace. So the idea is that there's no recovery in this run. It's not going to be easy, but I think I'll be able to do it. Here we go then. Let's see what we got. We got the Takumi Sen 8s on. I've got my Go Faster arm sleeves on. Here we go. Frantic Friday. Let's do it. Well, there we go, workout finished, 11k done. 10 of those Ks were really quite hard work, and subliminally it was getting quicker and quicker and quicker, and therefore harder each kilometre that passed, and that was good as a metaphor for me for running marathons, so I can expect to you know, how much of a battle, that mental battle, you know, I can get used to fighting that fight. I mean, I know that was only a quarter of a marathon, that was only 10 or 11k I ran today, but little by little it's we're chipping away at this training block, and that was a really good session. I think managed to hold half marathon pace each of those 5k's, and that, as I said, those well, you can't really call them recoveries or floats, but those offs, I guess you could call them, increased in pace by 10 seconds each time. So another good session, another good day, and tomorrow I'm excited because it's Saturday, so it's parkrun day, but it's the 50th parkrun for me, so I'm going to be heading to Worcester Pitchcroft to celebrate that milestone, and I'll be taking Daisy with me, and I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a cold one. It's already freezing cold here, but it's going to be good, and there's no such thing as bad weather, only inappropriate clothing. See you in the morning. Whee! Parkrun number 50, off we go. Daisy has got her eye on a 14-minute parkrun today. Daisy, chill, chill. How did we get on?
Hey?
Are we first? We up there?
First off, your first dog.
We're first dog.
I'm sure you're first dog.
Daisy, did you hear that? She could not care less, but I do.
No, absolutely.
Thank you.
Wait, hello.
So there we go. So me and Daisy just on our cool down run, back from parkrun. Daisy celebrating the W, fastest dog at Worcester Pitchcroft today, and 50th parkrun for me. So a good run for us both. Got my name shouted out, so I felt like a bit of a plum going up to the race director saying, excuse me, I've got a milestone, I've done 50 parkruns. So I felt like a bit of a plum, but feeling weirdly proud of myself for getting 50 parkruns done. So all that's left to do this week is the Sunday long run. As for now, we're going to recover and just chill, and then tomorrow's session will be another big one, and hopefully we might be close to 100 kilometers this week. So I'm dressed like summer. That's because it's weirdly like 12-13 degrees today compared to yesterday where it was like highs of 3, so strange weather going on today. Today's session is going to be approximately 2 hours 17 minutes and 20 seconds, and I've set this workout today to be a fartlek session. I was going to do a super long one, but as the days have gone on, I think that would be counterproductive, and I think I'd be getting diminishing returns if I went too long, too hard. So I've decided on a 26k fartlek, which is a 1k warm up at 6-minute pace, and then we're going to do 6 lots of this. One steady, which is 5:30 to 5:40, 1k marathon pace, 1k half marathon pace, 1k bringing it back down to marathon pace. Repeat 6 times, so I'm going to constantly be speeding up and slowing down. And then with a 1 kilometre cool down, I'm going to Great Malvern today and back, and I think I'm going to have to top it up with a run around the river just to get to the 26k. Got 2 gels with me, and I've also got about 200ml of water, which I've put in my back pocket, so hopefully I don't have any problems like I did midweek. So let's get on with it. stinker of a workout. It's not necessarily the workout that's the problem, it's the headwind and the hills. Really finding this quite tough. And I keep wanting to go easy, and I'm on my steady mile now, steady kilometre, which is the slowest I'm running, apart from the easiest to finish. And I keep telling myself, no, what would David Goggins say? Stay hard. I can recover in front of the TV tonight. This is a bit I've been looking forward to all day. A lovely downhill now, so I can just let my legs go, let gravity do the work, and try and recover. It almost feels like cheating, running in fast shoes down a lovely hill. You've got to take the rough with the smooth, because you had to get up that hill to run down it. Doing a lovely nice 4:40 pace here, half marathon pace, and yeah, coasting I think is the word at the moment. We're coasting. So I'm just on the main drag on the Worcester Road back towards home, and I'm just on my 5th set, and things are going okay so far. Things are falling into place so far. Nothing's felt too hard, apart from 1 or 2 of those hills back that way. I don't suppose you can see the Malverns behind me, but they're there, believe you me. And yeah, so well over halfway now, taking the gel, been sipping on my water as I've been going, not gulping, I've only been sipping, and hopefully I can get this workout done, and then we might have hit 100 kilometers for the week, which is more than I thought we were going to do. So it's funny how you can surprise yourself in training sometimes. Here we go then, last set, 6 out of 6, 5k to go, so that means we've just done 21k, so half marathon is up, and yeah, I think we can get this done. Annoyingly for me, I missed 1 lap by about 3 seconds, which makes me want to cry, but apart from that it's all gone well. So let's see if we can nail the last 5k, and then yeah, I'll have a chat about week 11. Delightful. There we go. 25k done. And the beauty of that workout was 18 of those kilometers were at marathon pace or above. So even though it was a shorter run than you may be expecting at this point from me, 26k, you got some really good intensity in there. So working on the speed is getting there. Just gotta keep going with the endurance over the next 2 weeks of peak, and we should be fine. 26 kilometers in total, 5:10 average pace, so that's quite interesting, isn't it? Because that's pretty much the ceiling of my goal marathon pace. 5:10 should get me in 3:42, so that's quite interesting. We got 242 meters of elevation gain, so it was quite a hilly route I chose. 1900 calories, and the average heart rate was 157. And some heart rate data for you. Max heart rate 176, so I did work quite hard up some of those hills. And what else can I tell you? Yeah, the split, so it hit all but one of them. One of them I missed out by about 3 seconds, one of the marathon pace kilometers. But apart from that, I mean, I can't really grumble. That workout, I guess, went to plan. Week 11, let's just have a quick roundup. Sorry for the post video waffle like usual when you watch an Andy Mag video, but just like to round these things up at the end of the video. So week 11, 5 weeks today, we are running the big one. Where are we? Well, I'll tell you where we are. We're still not as close to being ready for the marathon as I'd like to be, but of course no one ever feels over prepared, do they? But I'm on the way. I'm feeling okay. The speed is there. I've just got to work on that, I guess, just speed endurance really. I'm just not confident at the moment of running 42k at 5 minutes per kilometre. Obviously that gets me in at 3:30, which is well ahead of target pace, but I always like to train below goal pace, because never trust your watch. If you trust your watch on race day, it will let you down because of GPS and tall buildings and all sorts of things. I did that in Amsterdam. I ran a 5:40 pace the whole way around, and guess what? Because of the zigzagging early doors, getting out of people's way and people, you know, the congestion of the start, I ran about 42.7k, so 500 meters longer, something like that, and it brought me in at 4 hours 2. So that's what happens if you take your watch as gospel. Take your watch as a guide, not as gospel. Yes, and I know the last thing to address is, Andy, have a rest, mate. Just chill, stop running. I hear you. Loads of people have been writing to me saying, just rest. Replace a run with strength. Replace a run with rest. Replace a run with doing nothing. But in my head, I've got this idea that I want to do a run streak. Will it be detrimental? Will it cost me on race day? Who knows? We'll all have to wait and see for that, including myself. It could be detrimental, but all I know is I've just got this stupid idea in my head of a run streak. I want to do 50 days, which is the new target. And at the moment, I can't stop. So there you go, there's your answer. I just can't stop running. I'm really enjoying it. I'm feeling really happy at the moment with running every day. And yeah, don't know what else to say. Sorry, I guess, if you've told me to stop running, I'd still do. Of course I will if I feel like an injury's coming, or I feel just genuinely emotionally and physically exhausted. But until then, I'll probably carry on. Anyways, I will see you on week 12 of marathon training. I'm really excited to get to the next 4 weeks out of the way now, and get to marathon day, because things are going in the right direction. And let's hope I don't have many more wobbles like I did on Wednesday when I had to stop off at a cafe and get some emergency cake. So I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Take it easy wherever you are in the world. See you soon. Ta-da. No really any easy way to say this, but it's going to get hard this week. Can't really say that.